In the last month, the Green Party in the Oireachtas has published, in my name, legislation which is proposing to amend the Constitution to bring in an offence of economic treason. And this is a development which we are all too well aware of, given that the IMF and the European Union have had to intervene in our financial affairs in this country if we were to manage to keep going and pay the bills that we need to pay to people on social welfare, not least, and all of the other people who depend on the state coffers. This legislation, however, was met incredulously by Fine Gael in a flippant manner, claiming that if it was put into effect it would result in all of the cabinet being jailed, which I find quite incredible for a party which is supposedly in favour of due process and the presumption of innocence until proven guilty, and this legislation aims to follow due process and create an offence which is very clear. Economic treason shall consist of actions that result in reputational damage for the country, an unacceptable economic cost, or a loss of economic sovereignty for the state. Now, if anybody is charged with such a thing, that is a very serious charge. They are entitled to due process before the courts if this legislation was to be put in place. I do hope that the opposition parties will lend their support to having this legislation put in place by favouring a referendum, which is what I would have expected them to call for, to have it put in place as quickly as possible. We in the Green Party are calling for such a referendum as soon as possible. We need to have this offence of economic treason given effect as soon as we can for the sake of this country.